Hey, hey, how you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. It's Wednesday. We are here. All right, welcome to the Life Love Libido Show with Dr. Brandye. All right, hope you guys can get on. I know we are later than we normally would be, but tonight I was working with my group of ladies who are in my challenge with me. So I'm a little bit late, but I'm here. I am here. Hey, Tamika, thanks for coming on over. Tamika is in the challenge. She was in on all the festivities earlier. Hey, Leo, nice to see you again. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming on. I'm glad I got to see you today at the office, and now I get to see you again. Yes, awesome. How are you guys feeling? How are you doing? Good day. Overall, good day. I'm here with you guys, so that's always a good day. You know, I love you. I miss you. Always wanted to hang out with you. Wasn't able to get on yesterday, so I'm here today for sure. And even though we're a little bit late, we are here. Yes. All right. So, updates. What's going on? How are you guys? I am hanging. It's hot now. We went from winter and rain to 90-degree weather in like 2 days. So yeah, our weather in California is a little schizophrenic. And we had an earthquake last night, man. I don't even know. But look, we're here. We are here to have a good time. All right, so who am I? I am Dr. Brandye, board certified OBGYN, #1 Amazon best-selling author and women's libido coach. And I teach women how to feel good in and out of the bedroom and how to get their sexy back. And tonight I'm jumping on and I wanted to talk with you guys just a little bit about orgasm, right? Now, you know, we talk about orgasm a lot, and the name of my challenge is the Big O Challenge, right? So we're talking about orgasms all this week in the challenge and having a great time with that. I'm teaching the ladies, you know, what is an orgasm, how to have an orgasm, different spots that you can stimulate to have an orgasm. We're going to talk about positions tomorrow. Man, we are having a good time. If you're not in the challenge, you're missing out. We having a good time. But I did want to jump over really fast and talk with you about one of the biggest sex organs, right? One of the biggest sex organs. Now, in my group, I think I posted like a poll and stuff like, what do you think is the biggest sex organ? Yada, yada, yada. And only a couple people knew that it was the brain. And even in the group tonight, Tamika, she knew that it was the brain. The brain is the biggest sex organ, right? And the reason that I bring it up is because right now, because we're still sheltering in place, although it's some places that are telling people that they can start going out, and I'm real upset about that. Hear me. No matter what your local government is telling you about going out and not continuing to shelter in place, please stay at home. Stay at home. This is not about your safety. This is about money. Stay at home, okay? Stay at home. That's my public service announcement. Stay at home, okay? But while we are staying at home and we're sheltering in place, you may be in a spot or a place where you can't be with your significant other. You may be in a spot or a place where you don't have a significant other. And I don't want to leave you out of the loop in terms of things that you can do to have pleasure and to bring pleasure into your life. Now, of course, we talked about, you know, different things over the course of the last couple of weeks in terms of, you know, keeping your routine, getting up, getting dressed, exercising and moving your body, you know, having your alone time, and then making intentional time to cultivate relationships and build intimacy. And those are all still important things, but sometimes you got to do it by yourself. You just got to do it by yourself. And we were talking over in the challenge group about certain ways that you can do it yourself, right? And when we talk about doing it yourself, I am talking about your brain, because that's your biggest sex organ. There's different pathways within the brain that are there for pleasure, specifically for pleasure. And so I wanted to come on and just let you guys know that that's available, and then tell you about some other stuff that you can do to stimulate it, right? Hey, Toyin, thanks for joining. I'm so glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. And so we're talking about the brain and how the brain is your biggest sex organ. That's one. And number two, that it has different pathways in your brain for pleasure. And number three, this is the big part. This is the part that I really wanted to get on and talk with you guys about. You can have an orgasm just with your brain, right? Just with your brain. No touching here, no touching nowhere, just with your brain. Did you guys know that? I hope you didn't, because I want to teach you something that you didn't know. But you can have an orgasm just using your brain, using your mind. And it's not a Jedi mind trick. It's not that, right? So you can experience amazing pleasure just with your brain. And so how can you do that? There are a couple things that you want to do to kind of prep yourself. And what you want to do first is just to begin to think back on pleasurable experiences that you've had, right, in the past. Because by doing that, you are prepping and kind of reawakening those neural pathways so that you can be ready and a step closer to the big step, which is the orgasm. So let me preface this by saying it's not easy necessarily to have an orgasm just with your brain and no stimulation, but it is possible. And you can train yourself to be able to do it. So that's why I'm here, because I want to tell you how you can do it. Hey, Pamela, thanks for jumping on. So glad to see you. Toyin said exactly, this is not about your safety. Please stay at home. It's true. Toyin, it's not about our safety. So please stay home, y'all. Pamela, thanks for jumping on. I'm so glad you are here. We are talking about orgasms and how to have one just with your brain and not with other stimulation. So this is going to come in handy if you are separated from your partner, if you don't have a partner, if you mad at your partner and they on punishment and you like, but I still need mine. Although I'm not advocating for that as the first line, but if you try to make things better and it ain't better and you still got your stuff, okay, go over here and use your brain and do some things, right? Because we don't need you burning on fire and like all that stuff. So yeah, okay, I digress. Back to the point. Back to the point. So first things first, first step is to just start thinking about pleasurable experiences that you've had in the past, because you're reawakening those pathways and you are priming yourself to be able to have an orgasm from that. Toyin, she's asking, are you saying we should fantasize? We're getting there. We're getting there. We are getting there, because that is also a very great way to get things going in your brain, is to fantasize. And you can, and especially if you've never had a pleasurable experience with sex, you may have to rely on fantasy as that jumping off point. So fantasy is okay. Fantasy is good. So yes, you can fantasize. Whether you have bad experiences or not, you can fantasize. And that's kind of the next step, is to fantasize and kind of act as if, right? So first you want to just start thinking of pleasurable activities and pleasurable things that have happened in the past, and fantasize. If you want to fantasize about things, that's great. That's awesome. And then two is just acting as if. So when I say acting as if, I mean that you are acting as if you are in an orgasm. You are having those same thoughts, feelings, sensations, and all of that. Just let it flow, let it go. One of the things that I see with my clients is that with my coaching clients, they have stopped allowing their minds to go too far when sexual sensations and thoughts come up, right? So it's like, wait, nope, stop. I can't have that. Because what if I don't want to and I don't want to go all the way? Or what if I get started and then I just fall out of the mood and I'm not there anymore? So we practice, and I have them practice acting as if they are going the whole route, the whole way. And that could be a great way to, again, prep your brain for orgasm. So we're starting off with thinking about past experiences or fantasizing. We're acting as if. All right. And then the third thing is just practice. Practice, practice, practice. Whenever you got 5 extra minutes, practice. If you want to go longer than that, practice. Because like I said, it's not the easiest kind of orgasm to have. It's not the easiest, but it can be just as powerful as, say, a clitoral orgasm or one from the G-spot and things like that. So don't sleep. Don't sleep on your brain. Your brain's your biggest sex organ, and it won't steer you wrong, right? Okay. Hey, Anel, thanks for jumping on. I'm so glad that you're here. So yeah, so I just wanted to get on and tell you guys about that little bit of a tidbit. We talked about it in depth in the challenge, in the Big O challenge, and we've been having a great time with that. We've been giving away prizes. We've been having dance parties, it's been fun. I have enjoyed myself thoroughly, and we still got 2 more days left, right? So Big O challenge. I'm really, really excited to continue with those ladies. And next challenge, I hope you guys are in the challenge too, because we're learning good stuff. I'm teaching good stuff. They're learning good stuff. We're having a good time, right? Right. All right. So one other thing, your brain, although it's your biggest sex organ and it can give you extraordinary pleasure, it also can shut some stuff down. And that's also an area that I work with my coaching clients with, because there's this area of your brain called the prefrontal cortex. It's right up in here. Prefrontal is before the front. Prefrontal cortex. Yep. And that prefrontal cortex is a newer part of the brain. And so whereas sex and sex drive and all those things are moderated by older parts of the brain, that newer part of the brain is like, okay, those are the reflexes, but maybe it ain't such a good idea to have sex right now. So that part of the brain will shut down those older parts of the brain, which tend to be back here and down your neck. It will shut those down. So case in point, you are feeling a little something, a little tingly, a little like, okay, yeah, I could do this. And then you remember how you asked your partner to bring you a glass of water and they were like, get up and get it yourself. And you're like, oh yeah, no, never mind. That is the prefrontal cortex shutting down that natural sensation and reflex in the older part of your brain. So you got to be careful of that. Okay, be careful of that. All right. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. Let me know if you have any other questions. You post those in the comment section. If you're watching this on the replay, definitely hit #replay so I know that you are watching this then. And I'm going to get out of here because I got to have some dinner. I've been working all day. I'm hungry, y'all. I need some food. All right. So I'm Dr. Brandye, board certified OBGYN, women's libido coach, and #1 Amazon best-selling author. And I teach women how to feel good in and out of the bedroom and how to get their sexy back. If that's you, if you are a woman who needs to learn how to get her sexy back and you want some help around that, go to the link in the caption. It is drbrandye.com. So DOCTORBRANDYE.com. BRANDYE.com, and make an appointment. Let's get on a call. I'm happy to help you. Let's do it. I'm here. You have me. I'm your resource. I got you, girl. I got you. All right? All right. Well, happy Wednesday, you guys. Happy hump day. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. I'm going to go get some food and chill out for the rest of the night. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.